and welcome to another episode of Journey Drive. And today is it's a sad day for me. It's the last day I'm driving this car. I have officially sold the car, and the new owner is coming to pick it up this afternoon. So I'll go put some gas on here so he can drive home. So I know I said on a previous video that I'll sell this car so I can buy another car. That's not really going to happen this year. I have another plan with the money from this car, and that plan will allow me to buy more cars in the future, and maybe even more expensive cars in the future. So there will be no new car in the channel for the rest of 2019 unless something changes. So if my plan goes through, I'll update you on that. So this car was a fun car. I enjoyed having it. It was quite reliable. The engine was reliable. No issues at all with the car. So in terms of driving, it drives very nicely. It's a very well balanced car, but the shifter is very wobbly. Really clean car outside. It's purple. When you buy 914, make sure like the panels, they're lining up. Make sure like the headlight works and it's not higher than this panel right here. Just make sure everything looks flat and lining up, because if it was an accident, this one will not line up. Also make sure the fender, when they did them, there are no marks, stress marks on them. So this one is fine, no stretches, no cracks. So check for rust down here. So if you get rust here, it will normally go down here too. So make sure touch here, touch underneath, open this and look underneath the car. Make sure there's no rust, because it will rust from inside out. It might be hiding from the paint because the paint is not rusting. There could be rust in there. For the inside, lift up the floor mats right here and check to make sure that it's all nice in here. Like this car was this. Lift up the floor mat, make sure the rust is not there. Even on the tunnel, you can see it's very solid, original paint. So those are the things you want to look for. I looked at this, but I did not look at this. I did look at the hair hole, and that one you need to look for, but I did not look for this. So this is why I'm losing $3,000. When you buy it, make sure you take out the rocker panel and check out this whole rocker panel. Make sure it's not rusted out. It's solid, but the jack point are rusted out on both sides. So the body is fine, the rest of it is fine, but right here on the jack point they need to be replaced, but the rest of it is fine. And you can see this was an AC car, so the lines went through these brackets right here. So another place you want to look at this car is this battery area. Like this thing holds the battery and you can see it has rust, and sometimes that will drip underneath the battery, and it's called the hair hole in that corner. So you can see this one is solid, it has been treated, but if that hole down there is rusted, it can go out to the quarter panel. So that is called the hair hole. It's probably really expensive to fix. So check the battery, poke down there with a screwdriver, make sure there's no rust, because that will cost a lot of money to fix. It's pretty much modified. You can see the point for the cage. I don't know if the new owner will keep the cage, they'll probably take it out, but given how old the car is and lack of any safety equipment, I chose to keep it, just in case in an accident. You don't know, it might save me. The other thing you want to look for is the vinyl down here. They came with a vinyl covering this area, and sometimes the water or moisture get trapped in there, and then there is rust all the way down here. So make sure, if it still has the original vinyl, make sure there's no rust down here. So that's your fuel tank there. So the trunk, most of the time the bottom will be rusted out. This one had AC in it. They did not weld, they bolted in a piece of metal in there, so it's poorly done. So down there is supposed to be a sheet of metal like steel that will strengthen the front. This one was poorly done, they just put the bolts on there.